It's time to get you more Instagram followers for your Instagram account. Let's talk about it in the video. Hey boring business owners, and welcome to my channel where I help your message get seen in that cluttered newsfeed. If you're looking to crush it with social media and online marketing, you're gonna wanna hit that subscribe button below so you don't miss any more videos from this channel that are gonna help you with your social media and online marketing goals. Now in this series I've been doing about how to use Instagram for your business, I've been talking a lot about all of these things that you should be doing. And I wanna make sure that you are also gearing your content towards getting more followers to Instagram, because the more followers, the more eyes, and hopefully the more business and sales. But none of that's gonna matter if your content is ugly. So make sure you go get that freebie I have in the description. I partnered with my friend Crystal over at Crystal Clear Photography to put together a great library of content that you can use to make sure that your Instagram feed and your stories are popping. So go get it. I'll wait. All right, now you're back. Let's dive into some of these things that you can be doing to make sure you're getting more Instagram followers. So the first thing seems kind of simple, but it's gonna be really important, and that is gonna be make sure you have a completed profile. You wanna make sure that you have your name, your description, some appropriate hashtags, a link to where people can find more information about you, and if you have a physical location and that's an important part of your business, you wanna make sure that you also include the address is on there as well. People wanna know when they come to your profile that they are in the right place and that you can add value to their newsfeed. If they don't know who you are, what you're about, why are you doing it? So make sure you have a completed profile. In addition to having a completed profile, you really wanna make sure that you have a nice brand aesthetic. It's important that people know when they come to your profile account that you're going to provide them with beautiful content as well as a lot of value. So really lock in on what your look and feel is going to be for your Instagram feed. I talk about this when in my grid video, but there are a lot of people doing a lot of fun and beautiful things on the internet. You can do things like what they do over at the Holderness, where it's like this whole double chin channel, or you can have a really monochromatic look and feel to your channel and so many beautiful designs and ideas. So really think about what your brand aesthetic is going to be on Instagram, because even though while we try really hard not to judge each other in person based on our outward appearance, people are definitely going to judge you based on your Instagram profile. So the next thing you want to focus on is making sure you're using stories and highlights on Instagram. We already know what stories are. If you haven't, please go watch the card right now. Stories is going to be a great way for you to share your day-to-day and what you have going on. These can not only be, videos of yourself or your environment or what's going on, but you can also use things like templates and designs to create beautiful text images. You can play around with this, do quotes, facts, all kinds of fun things to drive that traffic. And it's a nice break from the videos that you're probably normally posting. When it comes to highlights, we're gonna go talk again about that profile feed. Highlights allow for you to save your favorite and best story content, and it needs to be in relation to your brand. So make sure when you create your highlights that you're continuing with your brand aesthetic, and that what you have in your highlights is going to be relevant to your business and your purpose and what you're trying to accomplish, and add value to people who are following you. So while we're talking about stories, we wanna talk about geotagging. Geotagging is a great way for you to share your location to people on stories and also onto your images for Instagram. Now you can add your location, whether it's really broad, like if you wanna say exactly where you are, like I'm at this specific store right now, or if you wanna say like I'm in this specific city right now. You can also use them for events as well to help build around that community. By being a part of that geotag, it allows people in your area or who are interested in the area to find you in a fun new way. This is not like hashtags where it's around a specific topic, it's around a specific location. So try using geotagging whether you're doing a story in a city or around an event, and you can see what kind of engagement and views you're gonna get from that. So I just mentioned hashtags a second ago. You definitely wanna use hashtags whenever possible. You should at least use one hashtag on your stories to drive people to your content. Hashtags allow for your content to be clumped together with like-minded content, and allows for Instagram to know what you are all about. So really think about what hashtags you can be doing, and you just create a list that you can kind of almost always use. You can use up to 30 hashtags in a post, and you can use at least one for every single post that you're doing on your stories. So really identify what your hashtags are going to be and what you want people to find you about, and use hashtags there. And of course, watch my hashtag video to learn more about how to find them because it's gonna be really helpful for you. Next, show off your moneymaker. That's right, you need to be sharing faces. Faces convert 38% better on Instagram than pictures of anything else. So whether it's pictures of your staff, your team, your family, or even just you, try to include pictures of yourself in your stories and in your Instagram feed as well, because it's gonna allow for people to relate and like you just a little bit more. A fun idea to help you grow your Instagram account is to try collabing with other people. You can do things like an Instagram takeover where you take over someone else's account or they take over yours. That way you guys are able to see each other's audiences on Instagram to get their followers to you and your followers to them. And it's a fun way to build a bond with somebody through that social media takeover. My last tip for you to really make sure that you're maximizing what your content is getting seen is try boosting your posts. Since Instagram is owned by Facebook, you're able to use the Facebook ad platform to boost your posts to people that might not know you but probably want to. I would encourage you to use like one of your best pieces of content for this, because you want to make sure that it's something that's got a lot of value and it's going to be really aesthetic for their feed. So what do you think? Do you have any questions or tips about how to grow your Instagram following? Let me know in the comment section down below. And hey, if you guys are still wanting to know more about how to use Instagram for your business, check out this playlist right here. And like we always say, military life is never goodbye. To see you soon. So until next time, I'll see you soon.